Hello and welcome to Cartalk from National Public Radio with us, Click and Clack, the Tappert Brothers, and we're broadcasting this week from the Fitness Center here at Cartalk Plaza.
Here it is, folks. For my birthday, I'm reading this, and it's from someone named Patty McGuire from Oakland, California. For my birthday this year, my wife purchased me a week of private lessons at the local health club. Though still in great shape from when I was on the varsity chess team in high school, I decided it was a good idea to go ahead and try it. I called and made reservations with someone named Tanya, who said she's a 26-year-old aerobics instructor and athletic clothing model.
Sounds great already.
My wife seemed very pleased with how enthusiastic I was to get started. They suggested I keep an exercise diary to chart my progress. Day 1. Started the morning at 6:30 a.m. Tough to get up, but worth it when I arrived at the health club and Tanya was waiting for me. She's something of a goddess with blonde hair and a dazzling white smile. She showed me the machines, took my pulse after 5 minutes on the treadmill. She seemed a little alarmed that it was so high, but I think just standing next to her in that outfit of hers added about 10 points. I enjoyed watching the aerobics class. Tanya was very encouraging as I did my sit-ups, though my gut was already aching a little from holding it in the whole time I was talking to her. This is going to be great! This is like the seafood diet. Day 2. It took a whole pot of coffee to get me out of the door, but I made it. Tanya had me lie on my back and pushed this heavy iron bar up into the air. Then she put weights on it, for God's sakes. My legs were a little wobbly on the treadmill, but I made it the full mile. Her smile made it all worthwhile. Day 3. It's deteriorating. The only way I could brush my teeth was by laying the toothbrush on the counter and moving my mouth back and forth over it. I'm sure I've developed a hernia in both pectorals. Driving was okay as long as I didn't try to steer. I parked on top of a Volkswagen. Tanya was a little impatient with me and said my screaming was bothering the other club members. Day 4. Tanya was waiting for me with her vampire teeth in full snarl. I can't help it if I was half an hour late. It took me that long just to tie my shoes. She wanted me to lift dumbbells. Not a chance, Tanya. The word dumb must be in here for a reason. I hid in the men's room until she sent Lars to get me. As punishment, she made me try the rowing machine. It sank. Day 5. I hate Tanya more than any human being on the planet. If there was any part of my body not in extreme pain, I would hit her with it. Day 6. I got Tanya's message on my answering machine wondering where I am. I lacked the strength to use the TV remote, so I watched 11 straight hours of the Weather Channel. Day 7. Well, that's the week. Thank God it's over. Maybe next time my wife will give me something a little more fun, like a gift certificate for a root canal. I hate Tanya more than any human being. It all starts out, you're just like the diet. One Oreo cookie, the rest of the bag. Oh, well.
Graduated to the cheesecake eaten right from the freezer. I had a similar experience.
Yes, just recently.
Only it was one day. My wife decided that it would be a great idea if I went to the gym with her. My wife goes to the gym.
She goes to the gym every day.
She goes like
9 to 10 hours.
4 days a week. I don't know what she does there. And so she says to me, well, you'll do my workout. She figures, I'm a guy.
Sure.
I work at the shop all week, right? Hefting transmissions and the like. Yeah. She almost killed me. And my pride kept me from saying uncle.
Well, that's what happens. Can you let your wife lift more weight than you?
Well, we were sitting. No. She shows me how to use all these machines. I sit there, and she says, okay, you're going to do 15 curls. So I do. She does 15 and shows me how they're done, and I remember roughly. So I do 15, and then I get off the machine. She gets on, but before she gets on, she adds weights to the thing. Oh. She does another 15.
Oh.
So, I mean, and effortlessly. So, being the guy, I do 15.
How'd you feel when you got to 12?
I'm dying now. And then she does another set of 15 with even more weight.
Amazing.
My body, the whole body, I felt like, if you had been run over by a truck, I felt like that for 5 days.
I remember you moaning
I used 2 tubes of Bengay. I was rubbing it on my eyes. My eyes even hurt.
Did your hair hurt?
Everything. I
know.
never ever went back, and I'll never go again. It's barbaric.